For what value of x is the proportion shown above true? All this tells me is that it's proportion, and I have to solve for x. This is a lot of punctuation for a math problem, and I hate it, so I'm going to rewrite it, because all ratios can be written with a colon like this, or can be written as fractions, and I much prefer looking at them as fractions, because I think it's easier to do math with. So x over 35 equals 20 over 28. The first thing that I'm going to do, you don't have to do this, you'll still get the right answer if you don't, but I'm going to reduce 20 over 28 because I see that I can. They're both even numbers, so they at least have 2 as a common factor. And if I reduce, I'll get an equivalent fraction with easier numbers to work with, so I'm just gonna. So 20 over 28 divided by 2, divided by 2, 10 over 14. Oh, look, even numbers again. Gonna divide by 2 again. I get 5 over 7. So now I'm gonna rewrite my ratio in fraction form with my new reduced fraction, because 5 over 7 is the same fraction as 20 over 28, just easier numbers to work with. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can either do the constant of proportionality is what it's called. You're just saying, what do you do to one side to get the other side? Or you can do cross multiplication. So I'm going to do the proportionality one first. And I'm going to say, what do I do to 7 to get 35? The reason I'm going this way is because the right side is where I have most of my information. So what do I do to 7 to get 35? I multiply by 5. 7 times 5 is 35. Which means 5 times 5 is going to be x. And 5 times 5 is 25. And that's it. That's the answer. If you wanted to do it with cross multiplication, let's do it down here. X over 35. And I'm going to use my reduced fraction again, even though you'll be fine if you don't, is 5 over 7. Cross multiplying means bottom times opposite top, bottom times opposite top. It doesn't matter which one you do first. And we get 7 times x, so 7x, equals whatever 5 times 35 is. I don't know, so I'm going to do it on the side of the page. I'll do it down here. 35 times 5, 5 times 5, 175. So 7x equals 175. And we want to solve for x, which means isolating it. We're currently multiplying it by 7, so to undo that, we have to divide both sides by 7. And we get x equals whatever 175 divided by 7 is. Again, I do not know, so I'm going to do that on the side of the page. And I'll do short division. You can do long division, whatever works best for you. 7 goes into 17. Well, it goes into 14 twice. 3 left over. 7 goes into 35 5 times. Oh, look at that. That's the answer that we got. Yay!